We're back at Albert Park. It's the Formula One Rolex Australian Grand Prix here on 10, and the Mazda3 Celebrity Challenge coming your way. And just to throw some complications into an already complicated situation, it is starting to spit at Albert Park. I'm joined in this by Ange Bishop and Greg Murphy to talk us through a 5-lap race. The cars are currently on their formation lap. Welcome to you two. Anything could happen in this. I'm not quite sure how to explain what's going to happen.
The things that you think can never happen generally happen in the celebrity race at the Grand Prix. So, yeah, we'll just have to hold our breath and wait.
Murph, these drivers have been trained by your V8 mate, Mark Scaife. Would he have prepared them for rain? And what would he be telling them if the track did start to get a bit damp?
I don't think there's enough time to prepare them. And he probably left that on the bottom of the list, potentially. Sam Mack there. Look, I think he's moved his seat forward. His arms are a little bit more bent than what they were yesterday. He looked like the spaceman yesterday. But he's got the eyes on. So, yeah, if it starts to rain, I think they could be on their own.
The pace setters so far this weekend, Brett Emerton, the former Socceroo and one of Australia's soccer football greats, goes from pole position. Robbie McEwen second, so continuing that great trend of cyclists going very, very well when they switch to car racing. Charlie Borman, the adventurer, long way down, long way round with his mate Ewan McGregor, and a movie actor as well, goes from third. And Rob Mills from fourth.
Musical theatre star, just for something completely different.
And as we saw before the break, currently in Greece at the moment.
Indeed.
So that's appropriate.
So he's nicknamed his car Grease Lightning, but everyone else has nicknamed it Gravel Rash, Gravel Rash Mills. Yeah, so there you go.
Word filtered through that there was some dramas at Sandown, Murph, that he might have found the gravel once or twice.
Yeah, there's a few of them that managed to give their cars a little bit of gravel rash, and there was a bit of that on here in practice as well. A few of the drivers managed to bury themselves deep in the Albert Park gravel trap. There's Robbie McEwen.
That's a race face, am I right?
He's focused.
Yeah.
Not doing a lot of tyre warming. Not doing a lot of tyre warming. He's looking very.
The cyclists, Murph, always transition well. So Will Hoy, the great British cyclist, knighted for his efforts in cycling, is very, very good at car racing and actually chasing a career in car racing now. Anna Mears has done the Mazda Celebrity Challenge in the past and was very fast. So Robbie's carrying that on. How about our Winter Olympians? They were so great in Sochi. Tora Bright has been very fast so far.
Tora is one of 3 women in the top 10 on the grid. In fact, Lydia Lasilla is position number 6, Tora Bright at 8, and Rachel Finch at 9. So that's a good showing from the chicks in the top 10 there on the grid.
They've done well. They've done very well. And
she's having a look around.
We have high hopes. Yeah, look, she's just checking it out. You know, there's lots of things to see around.
There he is.
Well, rolling
long lap.
Rolling past the Formula One pit lane, so checking out some of the...
Well, she's hoping that some of the, the F1 teams are probably taking notice of the skills.
Absolutely. Here's Lydia.
Yep, so she's our top-ranking woman going into the race, a race that has yet to be won by a woman. So whether one of these girls can pull it off for the first time?
Look,
I'd say jump the start.
I think so. Just go early.
Yeah.
Go hard early, and you'll get a 5-second penalty for jumping the start. Win the race by 6, you still win.
There you go.
There's the strategy. So 19 Mazda3 SP25s are gridded up here at Albert Park. 5 laps is the distance. These are production cars, about as close to road-going spec as you can get. Only safety features have been added.
The green flag is being waved. 5-second board. Hopefully they've remembered the start procedure. Red lights. Go. We're away. Great jump by just about everybody by the looks of it.
Emerton away nicely from pole, Murph, and McEwen just slotting in second. Well, this field of Mazda3s look excellent.
Mills, excellent now, Richard.
Yeah, give them 5 laps, Murph, and there's another race tomorrow. Mills did not get a good start, though, from 4th. He's lost a couple of positions, back down to 5th, possibly 6th. Some side-by-side, but that's a box ticked. Everyone through turn 1 and turn 2.
Is a miracle in itself. Well done.
There's still 5 laps to go.
True.
Turn 1 down to turn 4. Big braking area down here. We saw a lot of these cars venture. Oh, Robbie McEwen on board. Looking smooth at the moment.
Only half a second or so behind Brett Emerton in qualifying yesterday, so nothing in it. It looks like Robbie's got set.
Someone's nearly stopped at the apex.
I was going to say, it looks like Robbie's got the Mazda3 set to auto mode. They have the option to use the paddles on the back of the wheel, but wasn't much of that going on. So Emerton up to the right-hander at the top of the Albert Park circuit. Borman in third. How about Lydia Lassila up to fourth place? Great start in front of Millsy.
Brilliant.
Now this is Tommy Little.
Now he's had an interesting couple of days.
His build-up has not been what you'd call, you know, standard.
No, not pristine. The car's seen some
How many
damage.
cars? What car is this? Is this number 3?
Well, I think we've lost count, but there was quite a large crash, if we're honest, at turn 1 in practice 1, then a second incident in practice 2, and I think he was in the wars in qualifying as well. Somehow still managed to qualify in the top 10. So
Here we go, a bit of action.
3 wide.
Out of 10 through 11, the fast sweeping left-handed is touching. Around the outside, we'll try and see who that is, but there's a big gaggle of cars here.
Borman holding up this group. Mills
looking for a way. Bright
Tora
has made
Bright
it. Yeah.
in the middle.
She's got 2 places in 2 corners, Murph. So
She's
plenty
done
of
very
ground.
well. She's up into 4th. She's putting the pressure on Borman. There's been some action there. She's not standing for anything. She's closing up on the back here of Borman. Which way is she going to go? She's gone to the outside.
Beautiful.
That's a great run down the outside. Borman's moved over. I don't know if he knew she was there. She's going to have to go late on the break. She does. Is she going to give room? No, she's got to the apex. A little bit fast. Took a flop there, though.
Work.
She's
Oh,
okay,
they're
but
off everywhere.
Borman gets a run, so he should get third back, but Tora can hang around the outside.
Oh,
and
did she
does.
hook that in, the Mazda?
Well, there was never, ever going to be any doubt about the commitment of Tora Bright. There's contact as they go
Borman
into
not
the
happy,
final
obviously, about the move.
segment. Mills sitting in there behind, and
He's
Lassiter
going,
just running wide.
Borman going to get back in front of Tora if he can.
Just concentrate, Tora. She's looking in the mirrors, seeing where Borman is. Just keep your eyes ahead. Great move there. There's a bit of action going on for this 3rd place.
Tim Robards from The Bachelor last year is right in the thick of this as well. There's Tommy Little. I'm worried. They're 3 wide. This is concerning. Going down to turn 1. Mills is on the inside. Behind Robards, there he is. Mills Borman, who's dropped a bunch of spots since the opening lap.
Oh, someone's taken a dive.
Lydia.
Finch and Lassila.
No. Rachel Finch, all 4 wheels off the road, holds on.
Look at the rash down the side of Lassiter's car. She's been rubbing all the way through the first lap.
Here's Robards on board. Looks pretty relaxed.
Bachelor looking very calm there indeed, very calm.
I think once you've been through an experience like The Bachelor, anything will be pretty easy for him. So he's 4th, but basically came from nowhere. Dramas.
There is dramas.
Oh,
That's
no.
De Silva. De Silva had an issue at turn 4 and ran wide.
Back in now with Lydia.
What a start.
That has been a fairly exciting first lap
Hasn't
there,
it,
team.
Lydia is in 8th spot currently,
So she's dropped a few spots there after that start.
but Tora is in 3rd, so
And to
the
show...
Olympic lady is doing okay.
Yeah, very good job, Ange. And to show how all that dicing on the opening lap slowed everybody up, Brett Emerton and Robbie McEwen are 8.5 seconds up the road from 3rd place. Tora Bright and Nathan Brown, the former AFL star, well off the road.
Having a look at some of the scenery. Very nice work.
He won't be happy with that, I wouldn't have thought.
He's a
That
very...
puts him right down the back of the field after he dug himself out of the gravel trap. Here is a bit of a replay down at turn 1. Finch and Lassila.
Gee, no room given, was there? Side by side.
No love shown at all there. And a replay out of turn 10, 11. This is what happened. Borman got a bad run. Mills got a super run out of there.
How was Lassila with the block, Murph? Just absolutely covered the line and then went wide to try and stop them going around the outside as well.
Tora carried a lot of speed through 13 and gave Borman the opportunity. Mills off the road again. Here we go, a bit of a replay of this one. Another angle.
Good.
Tora showing great competitiveness here and aggression. Look at her throw the Mazda into the corner.
And heads up driving from Charlie Borman to give racing room, but he's dropped back to 10th place, having been 3rd going into turn 1. So has not been a good start.
On board now with McEwen, right up behind Emerton. He's got a little bit of a toe going. Is he going to look down the inside? But he's got to run. They go past our comm box. He cheeks a little left and right, under brakes.
Oh,
Is he going to pull it up? He hooks the Mazda in. He's done well.
Done it.
great move. Awesome stuff. And Robbie McEwen takes the lead. Emerton back, and now he's got an opportunity.
Oh, McEwen's moving him over.
Back. Now, I wonder if Scafie taught them about you can only make one move to cover your line.
It doesn't look like it if he did, they didn't listen.
And as a cyclist, Robbie McEwen will know a lot about blocking, won't he? He will know a lot.
Edmonton up the inside. There's going to be a contact here. Through 5.
This is good stuff. Hard racing between our leaders in the Mazda Celebrity Challenge.
And they are definitely still the 2 fastest cars on track, even though they're dicing.
The rest of the
pulling
pack
away.
nowhere to be seen.
10 seconds up the road. Bit of damage on the front of Brett Everton's Mazda3. Focus and determination from these two. Mills still sits third. Robards in 4th. Bright 5th.
A little tiny glance from those eyes just out the back to see where Edmonton is. With that lap, those 2 dicing here set the fastest time to the end of the first sector on that lap. So speed is still very good. These guys getting faster and faster with every lap they're obviously doing. Everton using everything to get up the inside. He's not going to get the drive.
You can hear the fans on the Brox Hill there cheering on as they dice for the lead. This has been very, very competitive motor racing, and only a small bit of panel damage on Brett Everton's car. That's all right. He'll be able to pop down to his nearest Mazda dealer and get a new front bar for that and be right for tomorrow. Massive crew, Angie, this weekend looking after these cars. It's been a big job, and they do cop a bit of punishment. Rachel Finch.
Okay, this is a pretty fairly serious accident. I think that's out of turn 10 by the looks of it. Rachel Finch is upside down in the barriers. Substantial damage there. Hopefully we will see something from Rachel pretty quickly to see that she's okay, but we'll, I think, see a red flag coming out here.
Will be the end of the race.
To end this one. The marshals are there very quickly.
Yeah, the medical team's in attendance right on the spot. And they'll make sure Rachel's A-OK, and all these drivers well protected. They might be production cars, but they've got the full FIA certified roll cage. More than 25 metres of steel tubing went into these cars to make them safe. They've got the racing harness and belts and extinguishers. So they'll make sure Rachel is A-OK. Running just inside the top 10 at the point of that incident as well. And they have waved the checkered flag on the first race in the Mazda3 Celebrity Challenge. And Robbie McEwen will be given the win. Lydia's had some dramas at turn 1, Murph.
Not happy about something there, but Robbie McEwen waving to the fans. A super effort there. Fastest lap on the last lap to take the checkered flag there. Obviously caught off a couple of laps early.
Followed by Brett Emerton in 2nd place. We look at Rob Mills in 3rd and Tora Bright in 4th, and the Bachelor Tim Robards 5th.
Tommy Little, 6th place, remarkably. Katrina Roundtree.
There she is. Rachel's out of the car.
TV presenter going very, very well up into 7th place. Lydia Lassila in 8th. Maz Compton, 9th. That's an impressive performance. She's been lurking around the top 10 for the weekend, and Adam De Silva completing the top 10.
Amazing effort there from Katrina Roundtree, because she's come out of nowhere up into the top 10 there, which is a great effort for her.
There she is, looking
all okay.
Great to see her out of the car. Wow, that's going to be a shake-up for her. She's got some stories to tell about her Mazda Celebrity Challenge effort. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Slipped for a long time and then into the tyre barriers. So only just caught the very end of that accident that turned Rachel over. Here's another look.
Yeah, she's obviously had contact there. Who is that with?
Car 9.
That's Clint Stanaway. So they were dicing for 9th and 10th, Murph. Just at the end of that, here's Sam Mack. What's Sam been up to? Way too hot.
Sam is grass cutting again. A lot of lock on the front wheels there of his Mazda. That is not going to keep the car on the road. So another venture to the gravel trap. Great footage from our cameras.
A big smile from Rachel. That is great to see. So, yeah, Clint Stanaway, who was involved in that altercation then with Rachel Finch, in 11th. Scherri-Lee Biggs takes 12th. Lauren Phillips, Mazda ambassador, in 13th. Comedian radio host Dave Thornton, 14th. Then Charlie Borman, so he really came down. He was up the front of the grid at the start of the race.
I wonder if maybe copped some damage in that opening lap skirmish when they were full ride around the back of Albert Park. So some massive dramas in the Mazda3 Celebrity Challenge. My thanks to Ange and Murph. It's been a wild start. There's another race to come for these guys tomorrow. We'll bring you all of that action. But well done to Robbie McEwen. He is the winner in the first race in the Mazda Celebrity Challenge.